Hi everyone, welcome back. As promised, this is going to be the twin flame reading. It's not going to be for any particular sign, but as the signs come out, you know, I'll call them out. It's going to be collective reading for twin flames out there. As I've mentioned in a few videos, I am on the twin flame journey myself. And I'm seeing that I'm pulling in a lot of twin flame energy in these videos. So I figured I'd do a twin flame reading. And I'll probably do energy updates, you know, sporadically ever so often. I don't know how often I'm going to do them yet, but we'll see. Okay, so for those of you who are not sure if you have a twin flame or not sure what a twin flame is, maybe you never really dived into it, or maybe you heard it and just were kind of curious, whatever it is. So I'll give a quick little spiel. The twin flame connection is very intense. If you have one, you'll know for sure. Maybe you didn't have the right word for it, or you couldn't quite explain it, but there's this just intense pull that you feel towards another person, right? It's probably nothing like you've experienced in any of your other relationships, but that's because twin flames are one soul split into two bodies, right? So the twin flame journey is usually defined by a runner and a chaser. So usually one twin is more awakened than the other. That twin is typically the chaser. It's typically the divine feminine in the connection. Not always, right? And anyway, the divine feminine can be male or female, doesn't matter. So the divine feminine is usually the chaser. The divine masculine is usually the runner. Not always, right? Usually there is a karmic connection involved. I'm not even going to say just on the masculine side, because it can be on both sides, right? What else? Your twin flame connection is going to trigger a lot of introspection, right? A lot of growth, a lot of evolution, if you're awakened to it, right? So that is part of what makes it painful most of the time. Because it's forcing you to face those aspects of yourself that you need to work on. It's forcing your twin to face those aspects that they need to work on. And usually when both twins do the inner work, the inner healing, you can come back into union, right? The journey also typically involves a separation period or multiple separation periods. It just depends on the connection. That during that time of separation, you are supposed to be doing that inner healing so the two of you can come back together, right? Once both twins have awakened and have done that healing work, union is usually possible, right? That's usually the goal. Also, a lot of people say not to romanticize the connection. I, however, disagree. Most people like to focus on the growth and the healing within oneself that, you know, takes place during the connection. I get that. I wholeheartedly do, but I also believe that twin flames are supposed to be together. That's just my opinion. I know other people differ from that, but whatever, that's my opinion. Like, I feel like your twin is the person that was made for you, and I feel like twins are supposed to be together. Now, with that being said, that does not always mean that they end up together, right? Twin flames do not always end up together. Sometimes you end up with a soulmate, or that person ends up with a soulmate, whatever it is, because of that intense healing process. A lot of people are unwilling to go through that, unwilling to face that shadow side, unwilling to do that inner work. And if it's not done, union will not take place, right? what'll happen is you'll keep coming together only to break apart because you or your twin has not reached the level of healing that they need to reach in order for the two of you to be together. So yes, the takeaway is, even if it doesn't work out, at least you have done that healing work and you've evolved and into knowing your self-worth. You come into alignment with your higher self and you're able to go forward, you know, in alignment with yourself. Yes, that is the great takeaway from it, regardless of whether or not the two of you work out. However, like I said, in my opinion, I believe twins are supposed to be together. So that's just my spiel. I want you guys to also keep in mind that not everyone is on the same timeline. Some of you might be at the start of your twin flame journey. Others of you might be closer to union, that type of thing. So just keep that in mind. Also, and this is important too, not everyone has a twin flame in this lifetime, right? Twin flames are rare. So keep that in mind too. All right. So let's get into it. I already pre-shuffled the cards because I knew I was going to give my little spiel. Oh, another thing I wanted to say about the runner chaser part, right? So typically the awakened twin is the one that does the chasing, right? The one that's more awakened, I'll say, is the one that typically starts off with doing the chasing. Once the chaser stops chasing, the runner can feel that, right? Because you guys have that energy cord, that telepathic connection. So once the chaser stops chasing, that usually triggers the runner to start chasing. So the roles will flip throughout on the journey too. You just have to place yourself where you belong. Is there anything else? But if you've reached that point, if you know you were the chaser or you are the chaser, right? Once you reach that point where you stop doing that, where you've healed enough, where you've realized the areas you need to work on and you stop doing that, that typically triggers the runner to do the same. To start that healing work, and then they'll become the chaser. So really, like most people say, the ultimate goal is to awaken spiritually, is to ascend. This really is what you're supposed to take from the connection for the most part, right? If nothing else, like I said, if it doesn't work out, at least you have that aspect. But I believe that twins have a purpose here, and I believe they're supposed to do it together. That's just my opinion, guys. So I'm gonna put that out there. I romanticize it. I don't, you know, I can't speak for everyone else, but that's just what I believe. All right, so let's see. Messages for the Twin Flame Collective. Those of us that are on the Twin Flame journey. Messages for the Twin Flame Collective. We have healing. What about it? Opening up. Okay. So if you're watching and you were the more awakened twin, it looks like your counterpart is healing and they are getting ready to open up to you. What else? And again, if you've been doing the healing work, you're going to trigger your twin to do the same. We have karmic partner. What about it? There's the karmic. Shadow side. So again, we are forced into these karmic relationships, right, to show us what we need to change about ourselves. Karmic relationships are usually toxic as hell, right? And they're usually meant to get you to learn the lesson that you need to learn about yourself, right? What it is you've been doing wrong, what it is that you need to face about your shadow, right? Stepping into that energy of knowing your self-worth, of wanting more, right? Karmic relationships are also can be also hard to step away from because It all depends on if you're learning that lesson, right? If you're not learning that lesson, you're going to keep going back to it because that's where you feel comfortable and that's what you're used to. But once you step into that space of, no, this is not right for me, this doesn't align with me, this is not what I want for myself, then you would have learned that lesson and you're going to step away from it. So it looks like your twin is facing their shadow side, right? Doing that healing work. And this could be because you triggered that within them by doing it for yourself. What else? And I know it sucks, like if, you know, we really love someone and this person, they go back to someone else or whatever, but also you have to keep in mind that that's part of the journey too, for them to learn and to heal. I know it sucks though, because trust me, I know. Always watching. So if you guys are in separation and you were wondering if they thought about you as much as you think about them, they do. And they're watching you. We have cold shoulder. What about it? You guys could be giving them the cold shoulder because you've had enough. And it's changing their perspective. What else? That perspective card. Nostalgia. Yeah, they miss you. So it took you walking away and putting your foot down and being like, no, I'm not going to put up with this. You want to go back to your karmic and you want to do this, you want to do that. You don't want to give me what I deserve out of the situation. And I'm done. Twin flames. Confirmation. Confirmation. This is your twin. What else? Triggers. What about it? Forbidden fruit. They're feeling triggered to come towards you now. They could be seeing synchronicities, or maybe they're hearing music that reminds them of you, or seeing your name everywhere, whatever it is. What about it? But they feel like they can't have you now. Only you. Look at that. Oh, confirmation. Ding. Nah, look. But now, yeah, they're realizing you're the one they want. So they could be stuck over there with a karmic, realizing now they want you because you've, again, you put your foot down and you said, no, I'm cutting you off because I don't want to deal with it. And that was necessary for them to learn to trigger this healing that they're doing. Because something in them made them feel like this relationship with this karmic, which is probably very, very toxic and low vibrational, was what they were worth, right? A bunch of cards just fell out. We have indulgence, soul level, what else? Shy, fate, and sanctuary. Yeah. So now, well, give me more on indulgence. Muse. You've inspired them with that Muse card. You've inspired them to do introspection on the soul level. So now they're really analyzing and assessing how they've lived their life, the things that they've done, the choices that they made, right? And why they make those choices, which is necessary for the healing that they need to do. So it looks like they're on the right path, and so are you, right? Because if your twin is doing this, it's because you're doing this, right? You guys are going to mirror each other. You're going to show them the aspects of themselves that they need to heal, and they're going to show you the same, right? So if you were chasing, maybe it was because you hadn't stepped into that energy of knowing fully what you were worth, right? And they didn't know either because they kept running back to this karmic. If you guys have been through multiple cycles, again, everyone's on different timelines, so keep that in mind. Now they're scared to approach you, but they feel like you guys are destined to be together with that fate card. And the sanctuary card, you're their home. They want to come home. What else? We got blocked off. Yep. What about it? They feel like you're going to reject them now. We have passion. What about it? Epiphany. They're seeing things clear. Now that you, again, now that you've cut them off and you stepped into that receptive energy. What else? Retreat. You're like, no, I know my worth. I'm not going to put up with this. So, if you decide to get your SHIT together, then maybe, right? But also, too, it just depends, because signs and synchronicities, yeah, they're definitely seeing signs. You could be, too, that they're coming back. But again, twin flames don't always end up together. Like I said, it takes a lot of healing, and that healing can be intense in itself, right? Because if you've been living your life a certain way, it can be hard to face the fact that you've hurt a lot of people, or you've caused a lot of pain, or, you know, or if this person has childhood traumas, it takes a lot of work to face that as well. You might have childhood traumas as well that you had to face, but it's not easy, right? Healing is not easy. But if this person decides to do it, and looks like they are, you guys can come back together if you want, right? Everyone also has free will. You don't have to take them back. What else? Irreplaceable. They're realizing you are irreplaceable. You're the one. They're not going to find another one like you. What else? Give me a couple more. We have feminine. You could be the divine feminine watching. What else? And we have reunion. They want to come back. Bottom of the deck, we have hiding, third party, walking away, dream come true. Your twin could be leaving that third party. We're going to see. They're hiding from you, though, because they're scared you're going to reject them. They don't know what to say, what to do. We have dream come true, though, and transition. So this person could be in transition right now, which should be about cleaning up their life, right? Getting rid of toxic people. This could be friends, family, whatever it is. And really deciding, okay, I want to make this work with my twin. I want to come together. I want to come into union. We're going to see. Let's get some more. This reading might be a little longer too, guys, because I felt called to pull a bunch of different cards. So we'll see. I just saw the Fool. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Someone wants to take a leap of faith. Let's see. What do we have for the Twin Flame Collective? Messages for the Twin Flame Collective. How's their twin feeling? Oops, stubborn. My cards are not jumping. Or they're just afraid to talk to you, like I said before. How's their twin feeling? Queen of Wands. Could we dealing with a fire sign? Leo, Sag, Aries. What about it? Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What about it? The Chariot. Cancer energy. What about it? The Sun. Leo energy. Ooh. They want to come towards you, move things forward, because you make them happy and they love you. They could be trying to work on their confidence with that Queen of Wands, or they just see you as somebody that's very confident, self-assured. You get a lot of attention. Could be very good looking. What else for how they're feeling? Wands, they want to talk. They want to talk to you. Give me more on this Queen of Wands. Three of Wands. Definitely could be in separation from this person. And the Moon. They could have been waiting for you to say something. Because they're afraid with that Moon card, Pisces energy. They could want to know how you feel before they do something. So they could have just been waiting and expecting. Again, if you're the chaser, typically, in the connection, they expected you to come towards them, right? Because that's probably what you always did. Now that you're not doing it, they're wondering what's going on, number one. And now they're afraid that it's over. We have the Hangman, more Pisces energy. Give me more on the Moon and the Hangman. Lots of majors already. Big changes. Judgment, another major arcana. Big changes. So this person is ready to surrender to this now because they've had some sort of awakening, right? They want a second chance. With that Judgment card, I'm getting heavy awakening energy. So if this person has been doing the work, maybe they had a dark night of the soul facing that shadow, right? They're seeing things differently and surrendering to this. The World. What about the World? The World with the Four of Swords. They're tired of you guys being apart, but they've learned some sort of lesson. It was necessary. The separation period is usually necessary, right? If you guys are in separation, it's because healing needs to be done. Again, with that Four of Swords, which talks about healing, right? Recovery. So separation periods are essentially just for that. For you to do the healing you need to do, and your twin to do the healing they need to do, so you guys can come together. Ace of Wands. Definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, or you're a fire sign. What else? They want to start over. Feeling very passionate, if you know what I mean. What about the Five of Wands? Six of Cups. What's the Five of Wands, Six of Cups? Seven of Swords. What about it? Lovers in reverse. I'm going to leave that off camera because they are naked on there. That's Gemini energy. Goodness, here goes my throat chakra. Gemini energy, right? You could be a Gemini or they could be one. So there was definitely an imbalance here. You were giving more to the connection, or, you know, they weren't giving anything, right? Or flip it around however you need to. Could have been a lot of arguments, a lot of conflict. Give me more on that Seven of Swords. Knight of Wands. Definitely getting third party energy, which we saw that already, right? So this person could have been non-committal. They could have been juggling you with someone else, with a karmic, most likely, right? So they lied, they cheated, they hid things from you, right? It could have been just a lot of conflict in the connection, which is why you guys, which again is another reason why separation had to happen, to clear all this up. What else? They want to reconcile now, though. The Emperor, Divine Masculine. They're stepping into their Emperor energy. Could be dealing with an Aries. What else? Page of Cups in reverse. So they know they owe you an apology for being childish. Neglectful, right? This person could have a lot of inner child healing that they need to do. Looks like they're working on it. Right? If this person was never shown healthy love growing up, or they've just been surrounded by toxicity their whole life, right? They could have just not been willing to face that. And if they're not willing to face it, you guys are going to stay in separation. But if they work on that healing, you work on your own healing, this will come together in the way it is supposed to. What about that Page of Cups in reverse? The High Priestess, Pisces energy for me could be Cancer. What about it? They're trusting their intuition now. They don't want to lose you, and they know they were guarded. They could have not told you how much they loved you, how much they really care for you, how much... Listen, if this is your twin flame, the intensity you feel for them, the love that you feel for them, the intensity of that is going to be shared. So whether or not they told you that, or they recognized it, or I'm sure they recognized it, because typically that's why, you know, one twin runs, right? They're either not ready for it, or it's just so intense they don't know how to handle it, or maybe you guys come from different backgrounds, they're not used to dealing with someone like you, whatever it is. So if you were wondering if the feelings were mutual, they are, because you guys are definitely going to mirror each other, right? What else? The Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. What about the Hierophant with the Page of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles. What about it? This person could have married their karmic. Now they're trying to figure out how to get out of it. For others of you, they are thinking about marrying you, right? And they want to give you some sort of offer. Queen of Cups. More water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What about the Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups? Knight of Swords. They could have rushed into another relationship with the karmic, third party, right? Or they're trying to figure out how to come towards you now, because you could be very self-sufficient, self-reliant, right? Independent. You're able to take care of your bills. You know, just live the lifestyle that you want, because you're very abundant, right? Maybe they are not, and they were insecure about that. Definitely could have been insecure, because they're coming out as the Page and you're coming out as the Nine of Pentacles, right? Virgo energy with that Nine of Pentacles. But what's the Nine of Pentacles with that one Pentacle, right? That equals the Ten of Pentacles, which we all know is leaving a legacy behind, building a family, getting money together, being that power couple, right? It's longevity, it's long-term stability and abundance. But you could have been just very loving and giving to this person. They could have not been used to that as well. All of their relationships were probably toxic. Especially with the Lovers card coming out in reverse, they're used to imbalanced relationships. So this person could be used to dealing with people that give to them a lot, right? And they're used to not giving a lot or at all, right? So definitely could have not known how to handle you when they encountered you. What's the Knight of Swords? Eight of Pentacles. What about it? More Virgo energy. This person could be working a lot. So if this is a situation where they married their karmic, right? They could know that if they get out of it, you know, divorce is costly. They could be trying to work to save up to leave this marriage. If it's not a marriage, they could have bills shared with this person, or they could have a kid and they're going to get put on child support, or they could live with this person. They're going to not have anywhere to stay if they leave, right? So they're trying to focus on work so they can have that stability. What else? Also, right, they want to heal things with you. They don't want to hurt you anymore. They know they betrayed you. Queen of Pentacles, what about it? You could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or dealing with one. The Fool, yeah. Aquarius energy. They want a new beginning. They're going to take a leap of faith on this. With that Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting more of that abundance, right? That independence, that self-reliance. They know they're not going to find anybody like you. You could be just very nurturing and healing to this person, which typically twins are. What else? King of Swords in reverse. They know they acted cold towards you. This person could have been very manipulative. That's what happens when you're in a low vibration though, right? Two of Swords. Things could have been at a stalemate because they couldn't make up their mind. One minute they probably wanted to be in the connection. The next minute they weren't sure, so they ran, right? Ran right into this karmic. What else? Two of Cups. They want the Two of Cups now though. They want the relationship. They know you guys are meant to be together. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so what happened for them to realize that? The Ace of Pentacles, what about it? Nine of Wands. Yeah, they want to start over. They want a new opportunity with you. They want to be able to show up for you more stable, more reliable. I think they're just tired with that Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. They could just be tired of continuing this cycle, right? Depending on where you guys are in your journey, but I'm getting cycle. So you could have been on the journey for a while now. They're tired of repeating the same old patterns, doing things the same old way. What else? What happened for them to realize they want to change now? I'm strongly getting it was you guys putting your foot down, which can be tough, right? Especially because it's just such an intense connection. It's hard to break away from it, right? But I feel like you guys did it, and now you're getting your manifestations. What else? The Tower. Yeah, they went through a Tower moment. What was the Tower? Scorpio energy with that Tower, or Aries. What was the Tower for them? The Tower comes in, what do I always say? The Tower comes in because the divine, first of all, the foundation wasn't stable to begin with, right? So the Tower comes in from the divine so they can shake it up and get the person that needs the Tower to understand what they need to learn. Yeah, they're seeing things clearly. Seven of Cups in reverse. They're coming out of an illusion. They're not confused anymore. What was the Tower though? Four of Cups, yeah. Them feeling like you are really done with them, that they missed out on this opportunity. They don't want to lose you. That was the Tower. So them feeling like you are really moving on, and you guys have that energetic cord, right? So you deciding, no, I've done the healing. I've come to a place where I understand that I deserve more, and you're not going to treat me any kind of way. And walking away and really being done with it, they're feeling that, right? So you caused the Tower, which was absolutely necessary. So if you were wondering if you did the right thing, you definitely did. This person could always also be worried that you have new love now with that Ace of Cups, and some of you could, right? We have the Magician though. Gemini, Virgo energy. What about the Magician? Ten of Wands. What about the Ten of Wands? Three of Swords. It's weighing on them how much they hurt you. They're well aware of it. So if you were wondering if they know the pain that they've caused you, they do. What else? Strength. Leo energy. They're trying to work up that courage to come towards you. Also, I feel like this person is realizing their own worth, right? Because a lot of times we go, what do? We go back towards relationships that we're comfortable with, or habits that we're comfortable with because we're comfortable there. Why are we comfortable there, right? Because some part of us feels like we deserve that. What else? Two of Wands. They're thinking about the future you guys can have. They're trying to figure out their next move. Queen of Swords in reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Because they feel like if they come towards you, they're trying to figure out if they should come towards you now right? Because they feel like if they do, they're going to get the Queen of Swords in reverse. They feel like you're going to be very harsh towards them, very cold, because they hurt you, right? So what are they going to do? Six of Swords, what about it? What about the Six of Swords? Six of Swords. Here we go. Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles in reverse. What about it? They're realizing it's not working with this third party. It's not going anywhere. They're not going to have any success. If they went towards that person because they needed financial help or whatever, maybe they knew they couldn't get it from you and they went towards this person thinking that was going to work out, it's not. Or if it did for a while, they're just realizing it's not worth it. Because they don't want to be there. They're not in alignment there. They're realizing you are who they are aligned with. King of Cups. Yeah, they love you. More water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with that King of Cups. Three of Cups. What about it? Five of Cups. I'm not laughing because it's funny, you guys. I'm laughing because they regret going towards that third party. Heavy regret with that Five of Cups. They are disappointed in themselves, right? Because it's not working. Whatever they went towards that situation for is not working. Literally, I feel like they went towards it, right? Because you were probably getting to that point where you were like, look, what are we doing? I've been giving and giving and giving to this, and I feel like we're not going anywhere. And they, you know, they ran from it and they went towards what they were used to, you know, the type of relationship they were used to, and they regret it now because it's not working out. We have the Ten of Cups. They know the Ten of Cups is with you. Emotional fulfillment, family, they want that with you. So what are they going to do? If they had a family with this person, they regret that. So if they had a kid with this person, married this person, whatever, they regret it. What else? You have the Five of Pentacles. What about it? Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict there. It's toxic. And they're going through financial loss anyway. So, if they went towards that person for some sort of stability, it's not working. And they feel like you're leaving them behind because they sabotaged this. They know they ran from it. What's the Five of Swords? 5-5. You guys could be seeing 5-5 or 5-5-5. We have Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Five of Cups. What do fives represent? They represent change. They represent conflict, but they also represent change. What else? Knight of Cups in reverse. What about it? What about the Knight of Cups in reverse? Two of Pentacles. What about the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Two of Pentacles? The Death, Scorpio energy. So they don't want to juggle you now. They have a lot of turmoil going on. That relationship, again, it's karmic. It's toxic. It's not healthy at all. And they're realizing that. For a lot of you, this person definitely went back towards this person for some sort of material, financial gain. They were trying to avoid some sort of conflict with whoever this is. So again, they could have a kid with this person. And maybe they knew they weren't in a position to be put on child support or whatever. So maybe they were trying to keep it friendly with this person, right? To keep that person from putting them on child support because they're juggling. Not only were they juggling you with another person, but they seem to have a lot going on in their life. And it has to do with not being financially stable. But they want to put an end to all this. We have the Star, which is Aquarius energy. They want to heal it. So give me more for what they're going to do. Ace of Swords, tell the truth about something. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What about the Ace of Swords? Nine of Swords. that they're anxious. They're losing sleep. They're overthinking since you guys have been in separation. So if you were wondering if they've been doing better since you guys been in separation, they're not. They're heavily thinking about you. They can't get over you, which they won't be able to. You guys are twins, right? And they know they made a dumb mistake. So they're feeling real dumb. Like, and then it looks like they're going to tell you the truth about what's going on. We have the devil in the back of the deck, Capricorn energy, which talks about toxicity, addictions, you know, just being surrounded by toxic people, having a toxic mindset. It can represent lust, greed, you know, envy, whatever it is. But I'm getting more so that they're obsessing over, because it came out with it's right next to the King of Pentacles. More earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So they're obsessing over being stable for you, right? Matching your energy. You came out as the Queen of Pentacles. So they're trying to get on your level. They're obsessing over that. We have the Seven of Pentacles because they want to have something to be able to invest when they come back around, right? They want to be able to show you with actions, right, that they want this. They know they have to in order to come back too, right? We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. They've been doing a lot of introspection, a lot of healing. So you know, the twin flame dynamic is also very spiritual. So you're on their spiritual journey, they're on theirs too, and they're doing that healing and that going within too, right? Because they know now they want the Ten of Pentacles with you. Abundance, again, family, laying down roots. This is house, car, you know, having kids, you know, have a lot of abundance. You guys could go into business together, whatever it is. They're seeing that with you now, and they want to get to this. They're going to come in and fight for it, but they feel like you are guarded. Rightfully so. Again, they know they have to make it right, though, because you're their wish fulfillment. We have the Justice card too, Libra energy. So they're getting their karma over in there in that relationship, and you know, karma always comes to collect, right? So if you guys have been in separation for a while, that is why this person had to get that karma, right? And they have to clear the karma out. That's also part of you guys coming into union. King of Wands, though, could be dealing with the Leo, Sag, Aries. They're going to take action. They're leaving their self-imposed prison. Victim. They could have been playing a victim, telling themselves, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of the situation. There's nothing I can do. I'm stuck here. No, that's an illusion. But we did have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which shows me, right, that they're coming into alignment with the truth and facing the fact that, no, you're not stuck anywhere. You're keeping yourself stuck. Right, we have the Eight of Cups though, too. So it looks like they're going to walk away from whatever the situation is with the karmic. Let's get a few more cards. I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, if they went towards a karmic, they can't be my person. And we all have karmics, right? We all do. Doesn't make it right that they, chose that person over you or whatever it is. But the way you have to look at it is, I mean, again, you can do what you want. You don't have to take this person back, but it's important to realize that that was necessary for this growth. It never would have happened, unfortunately, right, if they hadn't done that. They had to encounter you and then go back towards that situation, see how horrible it was, in order to realize that they needed to change. And I know it sucks. I get it. I'm right there with y'all. But it's also necessary, okay? Let's get a few messages to see how they're feeling. I fear you're going to find someone better if I don't get it together soon. You feel like you're getting new love, and a lot of you could be, right? again, like I said, twins don't always end up together. It's just a matter of doing that inner work. And if they don't do it in time and come towards you in time, you might have somebody else, right? It all depends. It all depends. However, I know a lot of you want your twin too. So, looks like they're doing that healing work. This could come together if you want. We have, I feel vulnerable around you and it scares me. Please give me time to trust our connection. They weren't ready for it. What else? Also, this person could have a problem with vulnerability. They're not used to relationships where they have to be vulnerable, right? We have, our relationship is beyond repair. I have nothing else to give. I feel like that's your energy. You could be over this, right? And like, no, I've given enough. I don't want to do anything else. Which, again, you should be in that energy. Because I feel like you have given enough. So the energy you should be in, whoever's watching this, is receiving. Right? You let this person come towards you. Also, how else would you know you can trust it, right? Trust that they've done that healing. They need to show you. What else? I worry about our differences. You and me come from different worlds, but my heart says go for it and take the risk. Yeah, you're very different from what this person is used to dealing with. We have, I'm putting up a facade to the world, but I'm a mess inside. I never appreciated you until you were gone. This person was not going to do any changing or any healing or any of it until you put that foot down and walked away. We have, I'm emotionally detaching from you. I'm trying to move on. Please love yourself and find your own happiness. That's that insecurity. I really miss you. I see you in everything. You're always with me. What else? Losing you has been a devastating loss. I'm trying hard to pick up the pieces. What else? My love is starting to grow stronger and stronger each day. I didn't realize just how much I really do love you. Yep. So while you walked away from this, you could have been feeling like they don't care. They're just letting me walk away, right? They're not doing anything. No, they feel your absence heavy, 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 heavy. Okay? But also, too, again, that was necessary so they could realize that. Give me a couple more. I'm holding a grudge and I don't know how to let it go. What about that? Could be a little resentment with that card coming out, right? Because especially if you're used to being the chaser, they're like, what's going on here? I haven't heard from my twin. I haven't heard from this person. Normally they would come back to me by now. They could be trying to reconcile the fact that you are not, right? I had a change of heart. I'm going to follow my intuition. I'm heartbroken. I didn't realize I would break my own heart by leaving you. I want to reconcile. Please forgive me. Yeah. They want forgiveness. I can't stop feeling guilty and regretful for all the things I've done to you. I hope you can forgive me. Again, they're well aware of the pain they've caused you. I know I messed up and I have no idea how to fix it, but I'm desperate to get you back. You're going to definitely hear from this person. You're a twin. Let's get some more. Give me a few more. We have no relinquish unrealistic expectations. What about it? No, there's unfinished business in this matter. Must revisit. What else? And we have, yes, your manifestation will appear within months. What else? And then, yes, you'll have a positive outcome. So, we have 2 no's, 2 yeses. Again, like I said in the beginning, everyone's on a different timeline, right? So for some of you, you may be at the beginning of your journey and this is going to take a while. Especially if you're still in that chaser energy, right? You have to work on that. Figure out what it is within yourself that is causing that, right? That's the first step towards stepping into the energy where you're being receptive instead of chasing, right? Or this could be, you know, the other person still has too much work to do. So for some of you, like I said, you might be in the beginning phase, right? Or whatever. Others of you, you're more at the end of it, closer to union. So you have to put yourself where you fit. Okay, let's see what else. Don't want to pull these. Everyone's journey is different. Some people's journey is longer than others. It just depends on how willing the divine masculine and the divine feminine. There you go. How willing you guys are to change, right? And how quickly that happens, you know? So it all depends. But separation periods are necessary. I know they're painful, but they're necessary. And don't just think that it's just this person that has work to do, you know. There's work to do and healing to do on both sides. That's what the triggers are about. You trigger it in each other. Let's see if we can get some timing. I don't want you guys to focus too much on timing either, because energy is always changing and timing is fluid. Spirit, do we have any timing messages for the Twin Flame Collective? The timing is changeable. Yep. Then we have next month. So some of you could be hearing from this person next month. We have years from now. Yes. Again, everyone's on different timelines. What else? Sooner than expected. One more. I'm hearing one more. One more. December. Okay, so anywhere between next month and December for some of you, and others of you it might be sooner, right? Within that sooner than expected, or for others of you it's going to take time. Again, we had that energy already. Okay, I'm going to pull a shamanic healing oracle, and then I'm going to go, okay. I felt called to pull a healing oracle, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to cut it. Oof, an hour. I told you guys it'd be long. But, hey, if that's how long it takes to get the message out, then that's how long it takes. Hopefully you guys stuck around to the end. I think there's a message in here for somebody, since I felt called to pull these cards. I just saw the masculine energy card. Spirit, give me a healing oracle. Come on. I heard two. So, yep, there it is. Masculine energy, number 16, and retreat. Number 40. Let's see. Let's read the masculine energy card first. The sun, powerful, a life force without which nothing on this earth could survive. The masculine energy is one of action, doing, creating, forcing. In nature, it is balanced out with feminine energy. When we find ourselves embodying this energy, we get things done. We are thinking, logical beings. If we reside here too staunchly, we do not have any room for the opposite energy to come in. Being able to effortlessly flow from one to the other, masculine to feminine, is the pinnacle of being in the flow energetically. Sometimes in love relationships, the energy turns topsy-turvy and we end up residing in an energy that doesn't meet our highest need. This is hard to break out of due to fear. The fear of, if I don't do it, it won't get done. Yes, Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Realize that two people make up a relationship, and in an involved one, the relationship itself develops its own energetic balance, a perfect combination of yin and yang, masculine and feminine. If there is a void in one area, an imbalance will develop, and as is the nature of things, unconsciously we will try to balance out. Being aware is a perfect first step. Alternatively, this card signifies a very important man in your life. Okay. So yes, that's just further confirmation for me. You guys were you guys could have been too much in the masculine energy, right? Now that you step more into the feminine energy, it leaves room for this person to do that work that they need to do. Thus ending that imbalance, right? What else did I say? It was another point I wanted to point out. Realizing that two people make up a relationship, right? In an involved one, the relationship itself develops Lord, its own energetic balance. There has to be balance here. That's what I wanted to point out too. It has to be balanced, equal give and take, right? Reciprocity. When this person comes back, please use your discernment and make sure that that is the energy that they have stepped into. A lot of times we fall into the trap of taking our person back before they're ready, and it just ends up in separation again. If you take them back before they're ready, it's going to end up in another separation. Just keep that in mind. Retreat. This is a good time to retreat into your safe place, a quiet time to gather your resources for what's to come. Work on making your mind, body, and soul as strong and unencumbered as possible. This is the card that urges you to get your ducks in a row for the changes that lay ahead. Changes sometimes come fast and furious, even when they are longed for. It can take us unprepared. By drawing this card, you are advised to prepare for some changes coming your way soon. Alternatively, take this time to process the changes that you have recently gone through. Whew, I just feel like that's heavy confirmation, okay? Yes, for some of you, union is near, I feel like, right? Because you have done that work, this person has done that work, and you guys come together. For others of you, while you're in this separation, take this time to really reflect on the things that you want for yourself, right? And if anybody, and this goes for anybody, whether it's your twin or not, is coming towards you in an energy that goes against what you know that you want for yourself, you cannot keep allowing that energy to come into your space, right? So just keep that in mind. Not if you want to evolve. If you want to go back to doing the same things you've always, things have always been, then okay, that's what's going to happen, right? But if you step into that energy where, no, I'm going to do things different this time because I want more for myself, also, you're going to attract that energy because that's the energy you're in. Again, I said this in, what video was that? The career message. We attract what we're putting out. So if you're in a negative energy, that's what you're going to attract. Negative energy. If you're in a positive, loving, receptive, open energy, you're going to attract the things that are most aligned, right? So I feel like, yeah, we saw 555. You could be, again, seeing that synchronicity. Changes are coming. Changes are definitely coming. But if you guys are not in the space where your twin is coming back just yet, take the time to continue that inner work, because that's going to trigger it in your twin as well. All right. That's your reading, guys. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodness, can't even talk at the end. Next one. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.